Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So in this one I wanted to see how difficult it was to be zero waste, and let me tell you, it was a lot more challenging than expected, but as usual I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll dive straight into it. So I firstly did some research. I found that over a third of all food produced for human consumption actually goes to waste, and it can take up to 1,000 years for plastics to completely decompose. 90% of plastic bottles we use aren't even recycled, and in the future there could be more plastic in the oceans than fish.
37% of Gen Zers see climate change as their top concern in the world, and I would definitely say that I fall into that category. Climate change, global warming, biodiversity loss, this huge crisis is, yes, something that I am so worried about, but I know that we can do something about it. You guys know I'm all about the planet, the environment, and doing my bit. I'm very much aligned with my values in this video. It is sponsored by NCS, which is the National Citizen Service, and it's a youth program. They offer loads of opportunities to young people. They aim to raise the voices of young people. This year they're basically releasing something called Mixtape, which is this DIY music project. It's a collaboration between 3 musicians. There are 3 tracks. It is inspired by 3 topics, so our world, our community, and ourselves, and it's being put into this one 6-minute video as well. So last year, and you'll see from these clips that I had long hair, so it was clearly in the past, but in December last year I basically went into London to see Mixtape being put together essentially. So I went behind the scenes, I talked to one of the musicians, talked to some of the young people who are contributing to it.
And Mixtape has now been released. You guys can watch it on YouTube, and there will be a link down below in my description box for you guys to check it out. I will give you a sneak preview here as well.
What is this here? What is happening here? What is this feeling I'm getting? It's not there.
I just love how it's been inspired by young people's voices on what really matters to them, and yes, that includes, environmental issues and the climate crisis. Basically, my first task in this video is to go and assess the situation in our local supermarkets. I just want to go and see if there is anything that doesn't come in packaging or any plastic. But as we know in the UK, supermarkets are filled to the brim with plastic, and so I don't know whether it's gonna be that successful. I brought with me a range of canvas tote bag things because yeah, we will not be using any plastic bags obviously. As a family we have not done that for a very long time. Anyway, there are people pulling up right beside me now. As expected, there was literally plastic on everything, and plastic was everywhere. Even when I thought I'd found something without plastic on it, turned out that it did actually have plastic on it. The best I found is stuff in glass jars, like this tempeh, but it's £3.49 for not that much tempeh. And I've also found this. This is tofu in cardboard instead of plastic. I've had this before and I don't like it, so there's no point in me buying it. In Asda I did find some fresh produce that wasn't in plastic and you could buy it loose, and then in Aldi I just ran into the same problem. There was plastic again, literally everywhere. If I had to compare them, Aldi is slightly worse than Asda. I literally can't find anything that's not in plastic. It's actually impossible. This was kind of a fail, but I did go to the market and I'll show you what I got in the car. I didn't have any cash on me. I literally found a random pound in my bag, and yeah, they were supposed to be £1 something, but he let me have them for £1, and he was gonna put them in a plastic bag, and I was like, please don't put them in plastic. So yeah, green grapes for £1, which is actually not that bad. I'll show you everything when I get home. This is everything I bought from 2 shops, well, 2 shops and a market stall, because it was market day today, as I said. You're going to be looking at this Holly, that's plastic, what are you doing? These were reduced basically, and that is why I bought them. And the thing is, stuff that is reduced would be the first thing to go to waste, right? And so even if it's in plastic, I therefore feel like it's better to buy it. And so the only waste would be the plastic instead of the plastic and the food, if you hadn't have bought it, or if no one bought it, I know it's not zero waste, but it reduces waste, and we need to make small baby steps, right? They're good. The good thing about the nut butters in Aldi is that they come in glass jars and they don't have any plastic on them. What I am going to do though is I am going to get myself an odd box. It uses very little plastic, it's very affordable, and they are all about reducing food waste. And yeah, we will then have more food. More than just grapes, sweet potatoes, a leek and onion. We do have other foods in the house, so, you know.
Come here, show everybody your beautiful face. Stop licking my face, Java. Oh, hello. I brought you guys on a dog walk with Java and I because I thought I would say that when Java poos, and as we know, Java poos for the whole world. But yeah, I have, what's this? No, it's not food, Java. These are actually fully degradable. Well, it says degradable. I assume they mean biodegradable. Poo bags. This is what we put your poo-poo in. Thank you. That's enough. She hasn't actually pooed yet, so we're waiting for the climax of the walk when she does her whopper of a turd. There is a difference between something being compostable and biodegradable, but the problem then comes with what to do with the bag. Like, it's degradable, or it claims to be degradable, but we normally just put it in like a dog poo bin, but it's just like where that then ends up. I don't know, this world is so complex and confusing, and it's just so hard to know what to do. So as I said, there was other food in the house, but I did have to wait for my odd box order to arrive, and for now I'm just going to seduce you with some almond butter and sweet potatoes. That combination is so good. Please try it before you judge. And on the third day of this challenge, Mum and I actually decided to go and visit a zero waste shop, and I have been so excited about doing this. I've always wanted to go to one of these zero waste kind of shops. I've seen them before where you refill things. What's it called? Like a refillery. You bring your own containers and you fill up your containers with stuff like oats or powders. I don't think it's like a typical bucket list activity, but I am actually really excited to go. Brought Mum with me. I'm obviously not driving because I think we all have mums who do not drive with us. Like, you don't even drive with Emily or Mackie, right? So
occasionally, no, I prefer to drive myself.
Would you like to drive with me?
No, not until you feel like you're...
Basically, that's a never.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this shop did not fail to disappoint. We made our own peanut butter in the shop. I found a runny tahini that you could pour, and all you had to do was basically weigh your jars and then stick a label on. And yeah, I could have literally spent days in this place. I mean, yes, the labels are technically a bit of waste and plastic, but it's very, very minimal.
That place is literally like an adult playground. It's so fun. Yeah. We're gonna try some shiitake crisps. They look like this.
They're not as mushroomy as I expected. Oh, holy cow, I've been in Emily's car.
Rice, pasta, oats and stuff. That was really like cheap. The more interesting stuff like the chocolate or those crisps is a bit more expensive. Raw chocolate milk buttons.
Were they not little salted caramel?
Oh my god. Oh, they're good.
Yeah, nice.
They're good, yeah. How much are they?
Over £10.
Over £10
Don't
for
let
these.
Dad find them.
This is expensive chocolate.
Oh, it's nice though.
Really good. Invest in yourself. They're like the best chocolate buttons I've had. They're raw as well. I'll show you what we got when we get home.
You won't, there'll be none left.
These are our expensive crisps. This is some wild mixed rice, cool raspberry granola.
Yeah.
This is pasta, the shell shape.
It's nice and chunky.
Yeah, nice. These are our chocolate buttons. I was so excited when they had tahini. This is pourable runny tahini. Oh, this is interesting stuff. This is sunflower mince. Kind of like soy mince, but sunflower instead. So if you're allergic to soy, you can have sunflower mince. This is the peanut butter, which you did in the machine thing.
Oh yeah.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh yeah, I'd like to try some.
You want to try one?
Oh, quite salty.
These are black lentils, which look really nice in this glass jar thing. Well, these are puffed quinoa. I've always wanted puffed quinoa. Medjool dates. I had to get the medjool dates. So good and squishy. This is the last thing. I just got some mouthwash tablets because they ran out of the toothpaste tablets and I kind of wanted to try these. Oh my god, the peanut butter looks so good. Freshly made from peanuts.
That is right, because it's not smooth and it's not.
That's so good. Bring loads of containers if you go to one of those shops, and also bring stuff to like fill up for washing up liquid and stuff. Save your containers or the bottles that you use to buy like washing up liquid or even like shampoos and conditioners and stuff. They did sell bars, but you could like fill loads of stuff up. They had big pumps, which was really cool. So today is the ultimate challenge day of this video. I am going to be trying to be as zero waste as possible, and it's not about being perfect, but I'm going to try my best to create as little waste as possible, and I'm going to try and show you everything that I throw away. But yeah, we're gonna go back to this morning when my odd box arrived. This is so heavy. My odd box arrived overnight. This is a large fruit and veg box. It's always so fun opening these because you never know what you're gonna get. These are the only bits of plastic in this box. The blueberries come in plastic. This is in plastic. I'm not sure if this is rhubarb or not, but this is also in plastic, but that's it. This is then everything else. Look at those kiwis, they're massive and they're really interesting shapes.
As I said, it's always a fun surprise opening my odd box because you never know what you're gonna get, and all of the food is also in season at the moment.
And they're gonna be using these things, which I have by coconut balls, mesh kind of bag type things. I have no idea what these are. These oats obviously came in plastic and we just put them into this like plastic tub thing, but I didn't like put that in the bin today, so I'm not going to count it in my waste list from today.
Guys, you cannot judge me in this zero waste video. I was also making oat milk just for myself to drink throughout the day, and yeah, so we're gonna look at how I did that. I basically blended 1 cup of oats with 4 cups of water, so it's best if the water is ice cold. And we were also making more mess because I just didn't have like a proper nut milk bag to use.
This is all the mess on my jumper, but once I like got the technique right, it was okay to make. Barley and Java are in the kitchen, by the way, and Matthew's making annoying slurping noises, so you're gonna have to ignore that. But basically, this is my oat milk. I used it to make my smoothie bowl, which I'm just gonna decorate in a second. This is like the pulp that is left over. It's about half a cup of like half blended oats, which I could use to, ew, stop licking my hand, which I could use to make overnight oats, or you could use it for like baking or something. But yeah, I'm gonna save this as well. I did obviously use powders in my smoothie, and they come in like plastic things like this, which you can recycle, but I'm not throwing them away today, so it won't be on my list. The only waste I think from breakfast today is gonna be this from the blueberries, which I'm gonna put on my smoothie bowl. I added some to my actual smoothie itself. This is the raspberry granola that we got the other day, so I'm gonna add some of this, and then some quinoa puffs as well. We do have like a nut milk bag somewhere, but I don't know where it is because it's not mine. Let's just try this. Cheers to the homemade oat milk. Oh, that's so fresh. That's actually quite nice. You can sweeten it, but oat milk is, I think, the cheapest pot milk to make. Hi, little lady. That's Barley. That's Jibby Job.
So this is how my smoothie bowl turned out, and just something to say about plant milks that you make at home. They're all great in terms of being zero waste, but often those that you buy in the supermarkets are fortified, so I just added a multivitamin because, you know, if you make your own plant milks, you don't want to be missing out on those.
So as part of this video, I just thought I would run around the house and just show you guys everything that I try and do to limit
waste. So firstly, in terms of razors and everything, I use an electric razor and I have metal razors. This is then a refillable deodorant by Wild, and this is just like a salt deodorant. It's unscented and you just spray water on your armpits and then you just like roll it on or rub it on. This is my menstrual cup, Mary the menstrual cup. If you watched my menstrual cup video, you'll know that we named her Mary. This is then eyebrow gel by Soap Brows. This is a like metal container and then you get this wooden spoolie type thing. I don't know what this is, but it's less waste than like a plastic eyebrow gel thing. In my rucksack, I always carry with me at least one tote bag or canvas bag. I also then carry this with me everywhere. It has a bamboo straw in it, and I also have a cutlery set, so a fork, knife and a spoon. When I went out yesterday, I got a hot drink and I got a chai latte, and I just brought along with me my own coffee cup. The final thing then in my bag is my reusable water bottle. This one is just made from sugarcane, but you can get like metal ones. Like, we all find ourselves in a situation where we need to buy one. Maybe we've forgotten our own, but please just try and get yourself a reusable one. In the bathroom then, I thought I would mention that I have these things. These are called Face Halo. You can just wet it and use water and then use it to remove your makeup. These are then all of my other reusable straws downstairs in the kitchen. I have so many, and you do not need this many, but I love my smoothies, as you guys know, and I love my reusable straws. These are just metal ones. These ones are really cool, like multicolored straws. I have some gold ones, and then these are just my other bamboo ones from coconut bowls. I'm not sure if this is everything, but yeah, those are just the first things that came to mind when I was just running around the house. So my zero waste themed lunch was a potato salad, and I added the tahini, which I got from the zero waste shop, as well as the sun-dried tomatoes, and I did sprinkle on some hemp seeds, which I did already have at home. The fact that I have runny tahini that actually pours makes me like the happiest person in the whole entire world. This looks very concerning. The yellow colour is from the multivitamin which I added, so fear not, I don't think I'm gonna die. And it's just the separation. It would have been better to use like proper cheesecloth, because then I don't think you'd get the separation. I don't know. No, still tastes really good. It's actually really nice. I recommend trying to make it. I just had a shower, hence why I'm in my shower cap. But basically I just wanted to say that in terms of what we do in the shower, so fairly recently, was it this year, maybe last year, as a family we kind of switched away from like shower gels in plastic bottles. And yeah, in terms of my hair care stuff, I didn't wash my hair today, but it does come in like plastic bottles, like my Function of Beauty stuff. But the naughty stuff is actually made from, is it sugarcane? I don't know, let me look. Oh my god, you're steaming up, I'm so sorry, because it's like oh dear. That's my razor at the top there. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I read the other day. 53% of the plastic is made from sugarcane. I don't think that's as bad, but it's still like, you know, packaging. The problem with me is that I would need to find Curly Girl approved products that are vegan and cruelty free and that don't come in any packaging. You're still steaming up, by the way, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay, we need to get out of here very quickly. My dinner then on this day, I made a pasta bolognese, and I really wanted to try the sunflower mince to make this. The sauce actually turned out so well, and as I said in my last weekly vlog, this sunflower mince is such a good replacement. The texture is so accurate to like actual mincemeat, so I highly recommend you try it. This is not everything I ate on this day, and I just wanted to be honest and show you, for example, that my dessert did use plastic, because I just couldn't find anything else that I wanted to have that would be, you know, like zero waste. It is the day after my zero waste challenge day, but I didn't talk to you yesterday about like brushing my teeth and like dental hygiene, which I feel like is an area where I slack a bit. I'm not so great. This is a sonic toothbrush. It is, yes, plastic. I then have this smaller plastic toothbrush to like get in all the gaps or nooks and crannies. I don't know, I've had this since I had braces. Well, not the same one obviously, but I have a similar style of toothbrush. Not really sure if I really need it, but then I do have two bamboo toothbrushes. One of these I take with me when I say go and stay overnight somewhere or go away basically, and then the other one is for cleaning my retainers. So yeah, I don't know whether I should just make a permanent shift to a bamboo or a wooden toothbrush, but my dentist always says I should use a sonic one, and I feel like I always hear different things about electric and sonic toothbrushes versus like non-electric ones. I don't really know. My retainers are plastic, but you can't get like anything else really, and yeah, they're in a plastic thing. I've always struggled with this. A while back I tried to find an alternative, and I did use like a jam jar at one point, but it didn't work as well. Like I couldn't take the whole jam jar with me when I went to places. So yeah, this is then my toothpaste, which is yes in plastic. Mouthwash is in yes more plastic, and floss plastic. These are though my mouthwash tablets, which I got from the zero waste shop. I have no mouthwash left, and it's just got water in it, because basically you need water to like dissolve these in your mouth. So I kind of filled this up with water and defeated the object of using like a tablet. I have tried mouthwash tablets before, and so I thought I would try some different ones. These ones, not gonna lie, I didn't like them at all. It didn't really fizz up in my mouth, and it didn't really feel like it was doing anything, and I did not like the taste. It was really weird. Like it didn't even taste like normal spearmint. So yeah, I don't have that many tablets. I'm glad I didn't get very many because I don't like them. I'll use them up, or I'll give them to mom or something, but yeah, this is where I struggle. This is not all of my waste from yesterday, but it is, I'm gonna say most of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items. It doesn't include like tissues that I used, you know, for toilet things or for like blowing my nose. And then obviously like food waste, so like banana peels, stuff from like fruit and veg. I need to go and assess the compost situation, because we did have a compost bin, but then something went wrong with it. As a family though, we don't have that much food waste. Like we will always make sure we eat food, and we hardly throw anything away. I did also go on a walk yesterday with Java, but she must have known that I was filming my zero waste day yesterday, because she didn't do a poo, so I didn't have to pick it up. But that would have been another bit of waste, you know, and I definitely wouldn't have kept her poo to show you guys. I just saved the planet from up to 1,000 cotton swabs. I call them cotton buds, but cotton swabs, Q-tips I think they're also called. It didn't arrive in time for my zero waste challenge day of this video the other day. It is a reusable cotton bud thing. I did not know these existed until Emily introduced me to them. It's called Last Swab, and the brand is called Last Object. They make like lots of other zero waste items. How do I open this? Oh, it's so cute, look at it. That is what it looks like. There is so much waste with these cotton bud things, just like straws, and so I was like, there has to be an alternative, and Emily found these. You just clean it with soap and water. That's literally it. Let's see. Yes, I clean my ears. Most people do that, right? I don't do it every day, but I do it quite a lot. Sorry, this is literally me cleaning my ears on camera, but I'm just testing it out for you, you know. It has these little knobbly bits on it, so it feels a bit different to a cotton one, but if you didn't know, you can get reusable cotton buds now, which is so good.
Top on it, let it see if it will drain through.
This is the compost heap. I'm currently on the compost heap. It's all of our like grass cuttings, twigs, leaves. We did used to put food waste in a bin, but then that went wrong. I'm not sure what I planted, but I got this business card from Mallow when I went on my date. I didn't like do it at the time, so I just put it into a pot. Hopefully something starts to grow. Underneath this you can find compost. I think you're stable in the tree. I'm not in the tree today, you guys are in the tree only. But yeah, it is such a sunny day, like the sun is shining, it's a blue sky. I thought I would come outside, plant my seed thing, show you guys the compost heap, and just like finish this video, give you my kind of overall thoughts. And I do try to be very open-minded with this, because I compare it to like veganism. You know, I was once not vegan myself, and I'd always be like, oh, I'd never go vegan, it's so hard. But now I'm vegan and it's literally like second nature to me. It's the most amazing thing, and it's so easy to me. And so with zero waste, I feel like there might be some of you guys out there who are zero waste and who are on the other side and, you know, are like, it's so easy now. So I want to be open-minded, and you know, it might just be that hurdle that I'm trying to get over. I found that trying to be zero waste requires like more planning and a bit more time, you know, like to make your own plant milks or to say like soak lentils. And I also feel like it is, yes, like more expensive to be zero waste, and I feel like if as a society we are going to significantly reduce waste, then it needs to be more accessible. You know, we all need to be able to choose the zero waste alternative or the option with less packaging, but at the moment that's not the case. That's especially not the case in UK supermarkets, for example. And you know, this video has just talked about like waste that we see, tangible waste. You know, we could talk about water waste, energy waste, like the things that... Oh, Mum has started to do some gardening. I didn't even realise. This video has literally just scratched the surface, but I hope that it's maybe, I don't know, encouraged you to make at least one change in your life. Definitely like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below any more ideas for Holly tries, and yeah, subscribe for more videos, hit the bell so you know when I upload, and as always I will speak to you very soon in another video. Bye! I don't understand why they make benches like this with gaps in it. It's just so uncomfortable to sit on. Wait, pull me over. Excuse me. Good girl. In the bathroom, I'm sorry it's so dull. Whoa. Hello? Okay. Ew, is this leaking? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we have some leakage here. Oh, there's a worm in it. There's a hair on my camera. Mum's on her daily garden grind.
No, not daily, but I'm just starting. That's a red robin we planted, but it's held. It's all.
Oh, that's a very lonesome bit of hedge.
No, but now.
Anyway, so yeah, that. Oh my god, this was such a bad idea, Holly, to keep the waste.